Here we go!
So, ladies and gentlemen, I have been playing Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix cloud version for the Nintendo Switch.
I'm very glad you committed to the whole title. Thank you.
So did I.
I don't know what's going on in
Yep.
this game.
Yep.
Welcome to the entirety of 13 years of Kingdom Hearts.
So first there's a couple things. Okay, let me just
And
say
for those not watching, he took his glasses off for this.
Can I ask this before you say the next thing you're about to say? Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts before? Had you ever even dipped a toe into Kingdom Hearts lore before this? I can't wait for this. Here we go. Just let
At
it
least
out.
he's playing.
Let it out.
At least he's playing the right game in the right order, like the first one.
Am I though?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What you're playing is the first game, and no one knew what the hell was going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first, let me say this. Big thanks to our amazing friends over at Square Enix for providing us this code. Code provided by Square Enix. Thank you. I have no idea what is going on in this game. So I am about 2.5 hours in. And as the credits are starting, right? And let me say a couple things. First, I am playing the 1.5. Okay, let's even take another step back. All right.
When I love how you're having to qualify everything you say
when I
about
loaded
this game.
When I loaded into actually, I'll even take one more step back. It came in as 3 different icons on my Nintendo Switch. I literally had to go to Tim and say, Tim, which of these 3 do I actually start with to play? And so he tells me, you go with the 1.5. I was like, okay, because you can see my confusion because it's not like Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 3. It is 1.5 plus 2.5. It is, the hell are the other ones? I don't even know. Let me just take a look at this.
And then
hold on. Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind DLC. And then this is Kingdom Hearts 2.8 HD Final Chapter Prologue. Who names these things? What is wrong with you?
Square Enix.
Who names these things? The same people who thought up this game.
Okay.
Who
so
obviously
then,
were given too much power.
So then I go into the game. I was like, okay, so it's 1.5. Cool. I'm going to start there. All right. Awesome. And then I load in and there are 6 options on the left-hand side of different parts of the game or different DLC or stories or episodes. I don't know because it's confusing. I'm literally opening it right now and I'm going to tell you what they are because I don't understand.
While you do that, Mecca actually me with, it's not the first game is Birth by Sleep or it's the movie, whatever the movie is first. I'm like, I'm talking
There's
about
a movie?
I'm talking about in release order, not canon order.
Oh my God, I don't understand.
They were
Justin,
they
I want you to remember that some of these games that are in this collection, like we got Kingdom Hearts 1, then we got Kingdom Hearts 2, and then sometime in the 13-year wait between Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3, there were mobile games and 3DS games and all kinds of other games scattered across 7 different platforms that you somehow needed to keep up with so that you could play 3.
The rhythm game that came out last year also is in the canon somewhere. You're playing the first game that was originally released.
So am I playing Kingdom Hearts 1?
Yes.
So it's 1.5 because there's things when they re-released it that they added to it, so it made it 1.5.
Okay, so here we go. When I go, I'm going to take off my virtual here. I'm going to take off the virtual background so you can see what I'm talking about here, or else it just. So this loads, all right. And for those of you who can't see, there are 6 different options. Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts RE Chains of Memory, Kingdom Hearts 358/2 days, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, Kingdom Hearts RE Coded. I don't know where I start.
So you should start at the top of the list. And
that is where
down.
I started.
Yeah.
So that's
You're
where
doing right.
Okay. So
Yeah, the
You're
other
going the
games
right
are like
way.
DS and 3DS games that
Sorry.
have been out.
the other ones on here are 3DS games.
Yeah,
Yeah, when you see Dream Drop Distance, that's 3D. Get it? DDD.
Okay, well, it does. I don't have Dream Dog. I don't have Dream Dog.
Yeah, you do.
Distance.
It's somewhere in there. It's going to be on one of the other
Do I
tiles.
have to scroll down more?
No,
Maybe
you
it's
don't
in
have to
the-
scroll down more.
maybe that's in
gonna
the
be with
2.8
two.
game.
Okay, so then I'm like, all right, okay, cool. We're gonna jump into this, and then I end up being on an island, and
Yep.
like I'm like, okay, cool, explore. I get this, not a problem. Meet some characters. Definitely feels circa like early 2010 PlayStation kind of. I was like, the camera doesn't quite feel right. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with this game? Then I do some research. Yes, it's a PlayStation game from a long time ago. Okay, totally get it.
PlayStation 2.
Right, yeah. So here's a couple things I want to say. The voiceover work is great. Really
Mhm.
great voiceover.
Yeah, I will. That's a credit. to this game.
The soundtrack, I'm not a huge fan of the soundtrack yet, but like really, like it sounds good. Like it comes out good. It comes out clean. I understand it. I don't understand why all of a sudden Donald Duck and Goofy's there. I don't understand how these worlds came together. And then I get to a point that I'm like, okay, I can deal with the fact that I need to help Donald Duck find Mickey. I got it. And by the way, screw you if you're like spoilers. This game is like, I don't even know how old anymore. So back off. All right. And then
As I
all of a
said,
sudden,
PS2.
Final Fantasy characters show up. And I was like, listen, I know enough about Final Fantasy lore that I know you're a Final Fantasy character and you're not showing me, but all of a sudden I figure it out. But I'm like, why are you here? I don't understand any of this.
Like Waka. Like, why Waka?
This guy
of
has
all
a
people.
gun with a sword.
Well, because at the time, Jesse, they needed to promote Final Fantasy X. So that's obviously why he's there. And Justin, can I tell you what's fun is that by the time you get to Kingdom Hearts 3, there's no other Final Fantasy characters at all, and there's no explanations. It's just Disney. Isn't that
know.
fun?
So a couple things I want to say. If this is your jam, you are screwed up. Okay. Send your emails
Screen
to
cap-
Marty
cap that.
Estes.
Capture that. No, don't send them to me. Capture that audio, Jesse.
I'll try
I
to
am,
remember.
and I know, and and again, I don't have any relationship or connection to these characters, so I don't have like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
You don't have any
But-
connection to the Disney characters?
Other than Disney, other than like, oh, I like Disney characters, but that's it. But like, I haven't played any of the other games. It is. I will say this. So cloud version performing on the Switch, it performs really well. Now I have it docked. I have it connected to Ethernet. It's performing just like I would see performing on other cloud games. So that's great. I am interested to continue the story, but I'm frustrated by like some really poor design choices in regards to like game, like clues, like where I have to go, what I have to do. It's a little bit confusing at times. Also, again, I'm still confused why all these people are here. I want to continue to push through because I understand that Kingdom Hearts is a blind spot for me in my gaming kind of knowledge. But that is, so I've just given you like my summary of Kingdom Hearts and my impressions of it. It's something. It is there.
The original Kingdom
It's-
Hearts released in
Something.
Japan
I love that. It's something.
20 years ago next month,
It's a
March
game.
28th, 2002.
Yeah.
I will tell you that I have a love for Kingdom Hearts, at least the two games that came out on the PS2, and I'll tell you why. Those are games that newly married my wife and I played through together. I was into it for the hack and slash and the RPG elements and the Final Fantasy characters and a little bit of the Disney. She was in it because like the Disney characters, she was like, this
Yep.
is nuts. Why are they showing up? I've got to know this story. I was one of the people that when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, I had not played all the numerous side games, and Kingdom Hearts 3 was just a massive crap in the pants for me. It was awful.
Do the
I was
other
so disappointed with it.
Do the other side story things connect to the main game?
Yes. Everything.
They're all canonical.
All part of the
Yeah.
main story.
So yeah.
And if you
So-
don't know this character, like where 3 lost me is when obscure characters that were created by Square Enix that have only appeared in Kingdom Hearts games started showing up, and I was supposed to feel like they were important.
Mm.
And that was like, I can't do
Like,
this.
going back to those like the DS games in your collection, they aren't the full game, but they're like a trimmed down storybook version with a few cutscenes
Yes.
to give you the story of it.
I literally thought I missed something. Like I was
Nope.
hoping for like a previously on Kingdom Hearts. And that gave me some kind of context because I was like, is there a reason I should like this is Sora, I'm pretty sure because I know him from pop culture, but there's all these other people on the island. Do I know them? Do I have
Hey,
a
it's that kid
relationship
from
with them?
Smash.
Yeah, like why is that
Yeah.
guy here? Right? Like and why am I falling into an ocean? How did I get in the ocean? Why is there an island full of 4 children that looks like it's part of like Peter Pan's Lost Boys, but I don't think they are?
Why are you fighting a giant shadow with dreadlocks?
Why all of a sudden at the very beginning of it is there glass paintings of Disney princesses? I don't understand.
Yeah.
It breaks my brain.
Yeah. Well,
I me-
welcome
I
to the
remember-
last little bit with.
I remember
with
I
everybody
played maybe
who's-
halfway through the first game, and then I did finish the second game, and that's it.
Also, can I ask another question? Maybe this is,
Go-
and if this is
go right
spoiler
ahead.
territory, do we at some point find out why Sora has massive feet?
No.
Because his
Yes.
feet are massive. Like they look
Yeah.
like they're goofy. Like, is he an offspring of Goofy?
No.
Is that why his feet are that massive? Because that is not right.
No. He is not Max.
I'm so confused.
Gosh, Max.
So
But like
So,
it's enough that I want to go down the rabbit hole to try and figure it out.
Hear me when I say this. I think that the system of play that Kingdom Hearts is built on is a solid system. It's just that, golly, the story just ruins it. The story ruins the story. They got away from the main thing and they tried to make it epic, and it just didn't work.
Yeah. So Adam Sessler from X Play played through Kingdom Hearts 3 with having he might have had some previous knowledge from 1 and 2 from when he read the reviews on games that I don't think he played. Someone else played and he just read it. And he definitely didn't play any of the middle stuff, so he had no idea what was going on. And he had some fun, but most of it he was confused. And just because he didn't know what was going on, he gave it a 1 out of 5, which is normally a good designation for this game is broken.
Like the Burger King games.
Yeah. So just for clarity here, as I look at these games that I have, I'm obviously playing Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 and 2.5 remix. And then do I play 2.8? And then do I play 3?
No, you play all of the ones,
All of the ones.
all the
yeah.
way down.
Yeah.
And you play all the 2s all the way down. Then you play 3 and it's DLC.
So what you're telling me right now is that when I go into these other games, they're going to show, oh shit, I'm going to do this right now. Am I going to go in here and there's going to be like another 6 games in these menus?
And maybe in Kingdom Hearts 2 there is. I don't know.
I'm
I've
gonna
not
go look right
booted
now.
them up. I managed to get this entire collection on PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 4 version
Yeah.
for last. Let's see, when did I get this? Last October. Walmart had it on a flash sale for $19.99
Wow.
for the whole package. And so I was like, I gotta do this because we never finished Kingdom Hearts 3. And we're gonna do it. And we already had Kingdom Hearts 3. I was like, I'll just trade in that version and surely, make a little bit of scratch and pay this off. Sure enough.
Okay,
There you
Mecca is saying you're thinking this the wrong way, Justin. You play them by games, not collection.
I don't know. Just like, do you know how the Marvel movies have phases?
Uh-huh.
So what you do is you just go Google correct play order for Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
And there you go. I don't even know what that is. So there you go.
Okay. I'm going into the other one right now, though.
You've not
Instead
been
of
playing
physical.
anything else, though.
Well, I've been playing some more. Oh, yeah. I've been playing some Apex Legends.
You were about to say Fortnite.
Fortnite too. Both of those
Me
games I've
too.
been playing a
Me
lot
too.
of.
I have achieved level 140. I'm done
me
with this
too.
season.
Me too. I'm going to be done as soon as I get the white Spider-Man suit.
That's what I have. That's 140.
Oh, then I have not got that. Then I must be below 140 yet. I must be like 135.
Eating
There's this
Donuts
thing now
in the
that if
chat
you can
says-
you can buy and do challenges,
Uh-huh.
and like you find these tokens, and each one just gives you a level. There's 28 of them.
Yes. Okay. So I have gone into the other one now. And in here, I have Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance HD.
That's the 3DS one.
I have Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmented passage.
That one came out on PS4.
And I
Maybe.
have Kingdom Hearts X back cover.
I have no clue. One of them's just a movie, and I think it's that one.
Oh my God.
That cover. What were you saying, Jesse? Something in the chat?
Yeah. Eating Donuts in the chat says Justin plays 24 hours of Kingdom Hearts Next Extra Life.
Yes.
So I actually thought about live streaming some of this, but the problem is because it is cloud, it's
Yeah,
pulling down and I'm streaming out. And so it kind of wrecks the
Ooh, that would not be good.
That wouldn't work well for you.
Can I just give a shout out to that name there in the chat, Eating Donuts? That's fantastic.
love
You just
that
did.
energy.
There you go. I love it. It's
Oh,
what
here's
I wanna
another
do
question.
with my
Is
life.
it from Onyx? Is it worth it to buy the cloud version? So Onyx,
I want to know this.
do you have another place that you could play it? And I'm not saying, hold on a second. I'm not saying because I think the cloud version's bad. My experience of the cloud version is very good. I haven't had any glitches. I had when I did capture it, there was a bit of a slowdown for a moment, but was nothing that was like jarring, nothing crashing. I think what you have to decide is, do you have a strong enough connection, right? Do you also want to pay the $100? Or like Marty, you can catch on a fire sale somewhere else for $20, right? So if you have another platform, you might want to consider it. I would also say, knowing how often games go on sale, you may want to consider waiting to another time where it does go on sale and it becomes cheaper as well. But if you're like, you need it on the go, you need those kind of things, my experience playing it on the cloud is good. Very similar to when I played it on
Is that really on the go though?
Well, I mean, it all depends, right? Like if I can play this while I'm sitting on my couch, right?
Yeah.
So that is on the go.
You're
Here's
not gonna
the
play-
here's the
you're not gonna
version
play it
I
on a
got.
Plus.
I'm just going to throw this out here for anybody who's listening. Is wanting this. The Kingdom Hearts all-in-one package for PlayStation 4 is currently $32.50 on Walmart.com.
Mm.
That's the price of 1 and 2 on the Switch.
Yeah, Onyx says he doesn't have another platform. So Onyx, what I would say this also, I believe a demo is available on the eShop. Give it a shot. If you have not tried or bought into the cloud streaming that Nintendo is offering, the cloud versions, definitely try their demos. Make sure that it works well for you. Make sure your signal's well, all those kind of like bits and bobs associated with it. Has anyone tried this using a hotspot? I have not tried it using a hotspot. I will say when I first used, Marty has. Go ahead, Marty.
I tried Control using a hotspot because our internet is all hotspot at my house, and it did not pull down enough. Now your mileage may vary because our cell phone service also sucks at our house because the world of connected things hates us. So I did not get enough download and upload to be able to run Control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go ahead.
Andros says you don't have to play all of them. He recommends playing 1.5, Chain of Memories, 265/2, then 2.5, Birth by Sleep, Dream Dot Distance, then 3.
So, I mean, just play 7 out of the 10. I mean,
Right.
you don't have to play all 10 of them. Just play 8 of them. It's totally fine.
I've been around video games long enough. I feel like I'm pretty smart.
I just
This
want to
game
give
is-
Andros crap about that because it was like I was expecting him to be like, all you have to do is play this one, this one, this one.
Yeah.
Nope. Oh, can we,
Yeah.
Jesse? Can we talk about what you've been playing?